Another Rundance down. Made it through half of, well, not even the end of the point of no return, which is Wings, part 2, 10,000 Days by Tool. Hard couple of songs to get through if you're not feeling, better than normal. Thought is, for tonight, August, fucking, alright, no, I can do this. It's August, I want to say it's 12th, the night of the 12th. The big thought is, just for the future, I'd imagine that our DNA per human will be decoded and mapped onto the blockchain. And this information will be basically our digital DNA. And we will sign every identification with it. I bet this is gonna happen. Every identification in the world with our thumb or whatever the fuck I print, however fast it becomes, it's going to accelerate very quickly, I imagine. What is this, like the transmutation of a species into a godlike species? What is this technology boom, or this never-ending technology? This is singularity, I guess, right? Anyway, I'm just talking nonsense. Anyway, the genes would be connected to the blockchain. Your identity would be confirmed by this. Every little touch you did or physical thing you did would be generated onto the blockchain. It would be like you turned into a robot. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's since all information is indicated to you, you can make much more smart decisions. Less violence over time, less war, probably. Combination of these things. Maybe not. But, society has undergone transmutations in big ways over the past, 6,000-7,000, whatever, centuries, decades, millennia, whatever you want to say. And those transitions get shorter and shorter in time and length. That's as it feels, right? I mean, how long did we last in the protozoa, Paleozoa? How long did we last in those ages, the dark ages, or whatever the fuck we did in evolution that I should know more about? What if that was just a really long ass time, and it just has, there's no way that it has technologically advanced at the rate of what we're currently going through. Those are two different, separate times. So it seems almost like every species has to sort of undergo this transmutation into death, which is the robot, I guess, or the solid state. Yeah, I mean, it's a big reflection of everything. I was thinking about, motherfucker, if you want some high talk, I can give you high talk all day long. That shit is so annoying, I know, but what are you gonna do, What are you gonna do with your life? You're just gonna be a fucking editor, all day? I need to make glow rings around my I'm pointing to my headphones, and you make glowing rings around them. And I need to do that shit around all of me. I just need to create this fucking thing without getting too far into it. You know, I have to get to a fucking designer or some shit. Just have some fun with it. You know, don't see the bigger picture just yet. I think you're doing small shit. No one knows who you are. You know? But there's something that hit me while I was running tonight, even though it was a pretty weak run. Something that hit me was that there's that high moment where you forget what you have, this big build up, and then you forget what it was. Something hit me. God damn it. I don't know when anyone will see this, or if they will, or how. But if they do, it means I'm popular enough to be known. And for you, those who did that, thank you for watching me. Because this is what I want to do with my life, guys. And that really matters, you know, what this guy wants to do with his life. Anyway, you know, this is what fucking YouTube stars do, man. Walk around. And wouldn't that be great if I kept to keep my goddamn fucking hand up like like a fucking Steadicam, you know? Like I'm a Steadicam operator, keep my hand up, trying to make the, you know, shit not wobbly. Wouldn't it be great if I had a device that could follow me hands-free, connect to Wi-Fi, whatever, fucking helium network, connect to that shit, you know, and communicate with multiple versions of itself, or multiple cameras, just like itself, fly around me like little flies. Now I remember a big thought I had. A big thought I had was I could start a Rundance club, Facebook club, or some sort of fucking club that I posted about, and just tell everyone where I'm dancing and what I'm doing. If anyone shows up, no one shows up. If someone shows up, the next person shows up, blah, blah, blah. The problem with this is that it could eventually gather too much attention, so maybe not too quickly, or maybe not quickly enough. Who knows? So what I really want out of this, I want to run down the fucking street, lit up, stop, don't go, stop, don't go. I want to run around Canyon fucking Drive. This is what I want to do with my life. Run around Canyon Drive, high, dancing, and get paid for it. What's so wrong with that? What's so wrong with that? Did I say lit up? Like, I hope I said lit up like the 4th of July. Lit up with a cool light suit that has capabilities of, you know, giving harsh alarms and built-in pepper spray. Wouldn't that be? Yeah, that's a fucking idea. Let me tell you, that's a fucking idea for the centuries, because that turns into basically shell-like clothing. Basically, you're trying to insulate yourself from the outside world. It's such a nice sort of project for your life to like work on work in one place. This is like where I work, you know? That's what I was thinking about. Canyon Drive's where I work. I work the whole fucking road. That's where I work. I watch the road. Or the road watches me. Which is also another little perk that I thought of out of my projected virtual reality geomapping. What the fuck is it called? Motion capture super drones that if exist will definitely destroy the planet and turn us into they just turn us into these sort of walking, talking, recording devices. Now that isn't that the perfect analogy for a human being? Human being 2.0 is a walking, talking, recording device. And at all points, really, it has been. Human 1.0 as well. And then all the previous versions that were like in beta constantly. So, yeah, we're just walking, talking, recording device. That's so interesting, man. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, you get some deep thoughts, man. They really bring it together. You know, this whole thing also, when I'm, just by the way, just to emphasize how fucking cool this club is that I would start. Or not even the club, but like how cool it is to do what I'm doing. Is I start to think about the entire world as a show. And that is too general. So I'd have to elaborate. That's a cool shot too. It's so stupid trying to communicate what you feel when you're high. You sound like you're communicating dreams to people. You know? But like stupid dreams. It seems like the future is going to exist this way. And obviously, you know, who can be receptive to that kind of change? Who knows? You know? I'm talking to a goddamn phone. That's pretty wild. When I was growing up, Marty McFly was projected onto a big screen, flat screen tube television mounted to the wall and communicating via video to video, like Zoom, you know, like a big show of it, but it's not even that at all. It's distributed. That's the big fucking thing. It's distributed. It's not a big show. Yeah, I really like this process. I like this street. Blah, blah, blah. When do you cut? You know, when do you get up? Well, if you have nothing to say, but you might have nothing to say, but then boom, a kernel of magic pops into your head. And that kernel pops immediately. And when you're high, you gotta capture that shit so quick. So quick. Because if you don't, it's just like popcorn. That's what it is. Right? Pop. It just pops. Like the idea is inflated, it doesn't make sense, it's cloudy. So imagine your little kernel is your idea, and there it is, and it's baking. So as soon as the the pop happens, which is the idea, you have just moments before you can capture it, before it turns into a full kernel, falls to the bottom of the other kernels, and it's just another dead idea of popcorn on the floor of life. Falling. Kernels of popcorn falling down onto the movie theaters of the closed COVID movie theaters. Yes, the dead kernels. They were once perfect, full of life. It's so nice to have just so many nights of running on Canyon Drive with the old boys. The old boys running on Canyon Drive, how we used to. Oh, Stephen, do you remember how we used to run on Canyon Drive? Oh, why, yes. Yes, darling, I do. Canyon Drive was a lovely, lovely run, wasn't it? Oh, yes, Stephen, it was. It was a lovely, lovely run. Oh, how I do miss it. Oh, tell me, how do you miss it? I miss it. Oh, so you don't really miss it? No, I miss it. I miss it. What? I don't have an opinion. You don't have an opinion? I need fucking lights for this shit. God damn it. We're all a big fucking culture inside of this suit. All of us are a big, think about a culture, under a microscope. Goddamn, that's what it is. You're a culture under a microscope, and you'll see little variations of things here and there. It's all the same goddamn thing. You know what I mean? I kept seeing an hourglass on this particular, thinking about an hourglass, shape of an hourglass, as sort of inputs and outputs, right? Hourglass is inputs and outputs. You have time, you do not have time. You have time, you do not have time. When you flip it, you have time, and then you do not have time. But there is an instance where you're in the middle of the time. Yeah, I mean, that's some pretty profound shit, right? That everything exists in that capacity, for sure.